Now that we have written our own React component, we can make app.js a bit cleaner and create a separate file for the intro component. Under the src folder, create a folder with the name of components. Inside the components folder, create a folder with the name of intro. And inside the intro folder, create a file with the name of index.js. Let's copy our intro component from app.js, pass it back here, and remember to import React library since we're creating React elements inside this file. All that we need to do is export the intro component and we're good to go. By the way, if you're wondering why we're using a sort of different syntax here, this is just known as a shorthand syntax for arrow functions. So what goes after the parentheses is returned from this arrow function. And also one good thing to know is that if you're passing only one argument into your arrow function, you can delete the additional parentheses here. Save it, go back to app.js, and let's import intro from components, intro, save app.js, and nothing has changed on our page. But what happens if we want to use a different message inside intro component? Ideally, we want to reuse this component, but right now it will always return just the same message. That's where properties get in. Think of them just as function arguments to your components. So inside index.js, we have one argument passing into the intro component. And here we can use those custom properties with the help of the props object. So props is just a simple JavaScript object with all of your custom properties combined. Inside app.js, let's create a custom property to our intro component with the name of message, and here we will add a string which will say here you can find all of your most loved series. Save app.js, and inside the intro component, let's delete this string and just access the message property inside our props object. Save. And as you can see, we are rendering our intro component with custom property. By the way, you can pass anything you'd like, so not only a string works, you can pass in a boolean, a number, array, or even functions.